Welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
We've not seen too many players better than Gilberto Silva at what he does, Peter.
Yeah, terrific shield for the defence, isn't he? He just seemed to always be there without especially being noticed.
Yeah, that's very true. One of the most understated players.
Shapes to shoot! Ribery. Maradona. And it's Maradona. Messi. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. To Roberto. Maradona. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. And it's Ribery. That is a great pick out. Oh, shooting chance! Seedorf. Gilberto Silva. Speculative strike. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gilberto Silva really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kubo. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bebeto. And Bebeto sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. This their second corner of the game. Up for a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Rodri. Bergomi. That is ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Seedorf. Camavinga. Dembele. Now can he find a finish? Great hit! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Peru are looking to go forward now. Maradona. Rodri. Gilberto Silva. Seedorf. And Kubo. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dembele, and he's onside. Nice interception, well timed. Ribery. Bebeto. Messi. Bergomi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, he's in! Dembele! It's there! So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Kubo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri. Maradona. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hits one! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Peru really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This has become one superb game of Ribery! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's Modric. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga. He won't be happy with that one. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Peru get the ball rolling for the second period. Kubo. Dembele. Gilberto Silva.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bebeto! And Bebeto! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Maradona. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Camavinga. And Wan-Bissaka. Kubo. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta. He's had a hit! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the shot!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, easy pickings there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bebeto. Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Half an hour gone in the second half. Always onto this.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Tries a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. The referee's awarded a free kick. Ribéry. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Passing nice and neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Batistuta chasing after it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's got away. Crossed in.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Batistuta. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Dembele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Yeah, simply a combination of